The boy in room 314, a place of whispers, of shadows, no one dared to enter except him, the boy. A peculiar discovery, the Grand Blackwood Hotel, a relic of a bygone era. Its grandeur faded, replaced by an unsettling silence. It was here, on the third floor, that the mystery of room 314 unfolded. Housekeeping staff noticed it first, the untouched food trays, the drawn curtains day and night, the unsettling silence emanating from within. Unsettling patterns. He was a boy of about 10, pale with eyes that seemed to hold ancient secrets. He never spoke, never ventured out. His only interaction with the world was through cryptic drawings slipped under the door each night. Drawings filled with swirling patterns, unsettling imagery, and an undeniable sense of dread. Whispers in the walls. Rumors spread like wildfire through the skeletal staff of the Blackwood. Whispers of strange noises emanating from room 314 at night. Scratching sounds, muffled sobs, and a low, humming chant that sent chills down the spines of those who dared to listen. The more daring staff members spoke of a presence in that room, something dark, something hungry. The janitor's tale. Old man Hemmings, the hotel's janitor, claimed to know the truth. He had worked at the hotel for over 40 years, witnessing countless guests come and go, but there was one story that haunted him more than any other. He spoke of a family who had stayed in room 314 years ago, a family that seemed ordinary at first glance, but their stay would become the stuff of legends. A family that had vanished overnight, leaving behind only a chill in the air and a single blood-stained toy soldier. The room was left untouched, as if frozen in time, with an eerie silence that seemed to whisper secrets. Hemmings believed the boy was somehow connected to that family. He often saw the shadow of a young boy in the hallways, a fleeting glimpse that would disappear as quickly as it appeared, that he was trapped there, forced to relive their final moments. Hemmings would sometimes hear faint cries and whispers, as if the boy was trying to reach out from beyond. The janitor's tale became a chilling legend, a story that guests would whisper about in hushed tones, wondering if they too might encounter the ghostly boy of room 314. A glimmer in the darkness. One day a new maid, Sarah, started working at the Blackwood. The hotel, with its towering spires and ancient walls, had a reputation for being haunted. Whispers of ghostly apparitions and eerie sounds filled the air, but Sarah was different. She had a warmth about her, a kindness that seemed to shine through the gloom. Unburdened by the hotel's grim history, she saw not a ghost, but a lonely child in need of comfort. The other staff members had long given up hope, but Sarah believed there was more to the story. She felt a connection, a sense of duty to reach out to this unseen presence. She began leaving him small gifts outside his door, books, crayons, a toy robot. Each item was chosen with care, meant to bring a smile to a child's face. She hoped these tokens of kindness would bridge the gap between their worlds. For a while the drawings stopped, the noises ceased. The once eerie silence of the hallway now felt peaceful. The staff noticed the change, the absence of the usual disturbances. It was as if the hotel itself was holding its breath, waiting to see what would happen next. A fragile hope blossomed in the hearts of the staff. They began to believe that perhaps the spirit of the child had found some solace. Conversations in the break room turned from fear to curiosity, and a sense of camaraderie grew among them. Maybe, just maybe, Sarah's kindness had reached the boy. Her simple acts of compassion had done what years of fear and avoidance could not. The glimmer in the darkness was not just for the child, but for everyone at the Blackwood, a reminder that even in the darkest places, a little light can make all the difference. The truth unveiled? Then came the final drawing. It was unlike any of the others. The previous drawings had been cheerful, full of vibrant colors and happy scenes, but this one was different. It was darker, more ominous, as if it held a secret that no one was meant to uncover. It depicted Sarah, smiling, surrounded by the gifts she had given the boy. But something was different. The smile that once seemed genuine now appeared forced, almost sinister. The gifts, once symbols of joy, now seemed to carry a hidden weight, a burden that was too heavy to bear. Her eyes were black, empty. They seemed to stare right through you, as if they were windows to a void, a place where no light could ever reach. It was as if the drawing itself was trying to tell a story of despair and darkness. and from her outstretched hand dripped a single crimson tear. The tear was so vivid, so real it almost seemed to pulse with life. It was a stark contrast to the rest of the drawing, a single drop of color in an otherwise monochrome world. It was as if the tear was a message, a cry for help that no one could hear. When staff went to check on Sarah, she was gone. Vanished. It was as if she had never been there at all. The room was empty, save for the open window that let in a cold, chilling breeze. It was as if the wind itself was whispering secrets, secrets that were never meant to be known. The door to room 314 stood slightly ajar. It creaked softly, as if it had been opened and closed many times. The hallway beyond was dark, filled with shadows that seemed to move and shift. It was as if the darkness itself was alive, watching, waiting. Inside, a single toy soldier lay on the floor. It was old, worn, as if it had been played with many times, but now, it lay discarded, forgotten. It was a silent witness to whatever had happened in that room, a small piece of a larger, more terrifying puzzle. Its once blank eyes now glowed with a malevolent red light. The light was eerie, unnatural, as if it came from some otherworldly source. It was as if the toy itself had been possessed, taken over by some dark force. It was a chilling reminder of the events that had transpired. The boy was never seen again. It was as if he had been swallowed by the darkness, taken to a place where no one could follow. His bed was empty, the sheets undisturbed. It was as if he had simply vanished into thin air, leaving behind only questions and no answers. But some say, on quiet nights, you can still hear the scratching at the door of room 314. The sound is faint, almost imperceptible, but it's there. It's a reminder of what was lost, of the mysteries that remain unsolved. It's a sound that sends chills down your spine, a sound that you can never forget, a reminder that some mysteries are best left undisturbed. Some truths are too terrible to uncover, too horrifying to face. They are better left in the shadows where they can do no harm. For once they are brought to light, there is no going back. The truth, once unveiled, can never be hidden again.